guys, it's Chala from Crafting Through the Chaos of Life. Thanks so much for joining me for another video. Today is a blog hop with scrap and stamp for the April Polka Hop blog hop. So remember to check over at the blog for the list of all the participants who are hopping along today. All right, for my polka dot theme, I decided I wanted to create a fun background for these sweet little tiny friends from Lawn Fawn. I think these are great little images that I can add to any card. So I want to kind of showcase each little image, and what I've done is I've used my silhouette machine to create a stencil for the polka dots. Now you don't have to do this if you have a hole punch or a circle punch. You can definitely create your own, or if you have your own stencils, go ahead and do that. The colors I'm going to be using today are Salty Ocean, Twisted Citron, Carved Pumpkin, and Candy Apple. I'll also be using my Picket Fence blending brushes as well as some other brushes that I have here. And so let's get started. The first thing I want to do is I want to take my stencil that I created and I want to do my background. And let's layer this on top, and I'm going to use some purple tape just to, actually, you know what? I'm going to use my waffle flower blending mat here. This thing is awesome. And this should help stop my project from moving away on me. I am going to secure my stencil with a little bit of purple tape though. Go ahead and grab that. And I'll just to secure it down. There, now that should not move away on us. So I'm going to get started. I want a blue brush, green, orange, and my red. Okay, now that I'm set up here, let's get started. Go ahead and take the Salty Ocean. And I think I want that one, maybe the top left-hand corner. Let's do it right here, actually. I think that would look good. So I'm using these blending brushes just so I have a little bit more control. It gives a super great blend. Gives nice sharp edges as well. I want to be very careful. I kind of went over into my next little stencil, but that's okay. I'll use a dark color to go over top of that. So there's blue, and then I think I'm going to use the red to go over top of that one. Maybe what I want to do is have some scrap paper. We'll kind of use, I can pull it out. There we go. Some scrap paper that I'll kind of use to block off these other images. I hope everybody's having a good day. I really like this polka dot theme. My daughter used to call them polka knots instead of polka dots, which I thought was so cute. Alright, I think that's nice and blended. And then let's go ahead and use the red again. Let's use it up over here. My ink pad looks a little weird. Hopefully the ink is still okay in it. Seems to be. Just move it around here. There we go. So I'm just using the regular distress ink. If you want to get an easier blend without as much hard work, then I would go ahead and use the distress oxides. They seem to blend just a little bit nicer than the distress inks do. Okay, I think that's good. Now let's go ahead and get the orange on there. This beautiful carved pumpkin. It's one of my favorite colors. Such a beautiful orange. Really enjoying that we've got some sunshine today. Gonna maybe go for a walk a little later with my family. Try and enjoy it before we get another dose of snow. I think we're in for one more bit of snow before we finally get spring. Alright, so I'm going to use this Twisted Citron. This is another gorgeous color, and I'm going to put that on this one. Try to darken that up just a little bit more. So beautiful. Okay. And now I think we're going to use the green again on this side over here. Wonder if anybody has any exciting Easter plans coming up. I know that once this video drops, it'll be, I think this drops April Fool's Day maybe? Alright, get this nice and blended. There we go. You can see how it's coming along. Once we lift off this template, the stencil, it's going to look just gorgeous. It's going to make our little people pop so nicely. Alright, so I need orange again. We're getting a little tricky here. I think this would make a fun Easter card as well. With all the different colors, all the different polka dots. Maybe have, like, make this into a big egg shape for your card. That would be fun. And then I think I'm going to do orange over here for the last one. There we go. Now we'll do, let's do, we do green here, and that gives us red, blue, red, blue. Yeah, so let's do blue here. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I don't get two of the same color next to each other. There's the blue. And then we'll do to go red, green. Uh-oh, is this gonna work out? I think I'm just confusing myself now. All right, I will do red here, and then I can do, yeah, let's do red there. Whew, this isn't, oh, that's carved pumpkin. Oopsies. Chala, what are you doing? Okay, that's okay. These brushes clean off nicely with just a rag, so it can go ahead and take that off. Make sure it's not, perfect. Okay, so we'll do red. I think there's something wrong with my red ink. Maybe it dried out a little bit. Ooh. That is a strong red there. Maybe I'll go over this one again. There we go. And I'll go over this one more time. There we go. Okay. So now we have to do green. No. Green and blue. Those are going to be next to each other, but that's okay. Yeah, green and blue. All right, let's do that. This one's going to be tricky. Green. over to the other side. Trying to make sure I get it nice and filled in. Okay, and then blue for our last color. Okay, now this is where the magic happens. Let's put all our brushes away and get our ink out of the way so we have a little more room to work. Okay, now we can lift off our template. Ta-da! Look at the beautiful polka dots! Now I can go ahead and just let this dry. I can wipe it down and I can use it again. So I'm going to hold on to that, set to the side to dry. That is super fun. I love that. Okay, now I have gone ahead and I have stamped out my little tiny friends here from Lawn Fawn. And I've stamped them out with Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and I stamped them with Memento because I wanted to Copic color them. So I've gone ahead and done that off camera, and I have used my brother's scan and cut to cut them out. It worked out fantastically because these are such tiny, tiny images. I didn't get the coordinating die cuts, and I was not about to fussy cut these bad boys, so it worked out well. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plan out which little people I want in each polka dot. Now, I searched through all my stamps and I found this W+9 no one else stamp that has a sentiment on it that I want to use. And that sentiment is, there is no one else quite like you. And I thought doing that kind of in this clear spot, I think that would work well. Oops, lost a little flower there. So I think that would look nice. Really kind of keeping this a clean and simple card. So now I'm going to go ahead and adhere these little peoples down, and I'm going to use the assistance of my tweezers. And the glue I am going to use, I am actually going to use, I'm run out of my Gina K Connect glue, which I really love, but I'm going to use this stand-in art glitter glue because again it dries clear and it is strong. So, excuse me. I'm just going to grab a drink. Ooh. Okay, go ahead and adhere our little buddies on. Oh, actually, let's plan them out first. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I like this little guy. I tried to do different skin tones and colors for these little people. And you can actually go online to check out the different skin tone combinations. Lots of people have started the charts that you can just go and download, and that's what I've done, is just downloaded some of those charts, printed them out, and then I can use that as a guide to how to color their little faces. And I want, because the phrase says there's no one else quite like you, I think I want to add, they also have this little cute cat and dog, and I think I want to add the kitty cat amongst all the people, and then that makes kind of sense with the sentiment that I've chosen, like this little grandpa in his little cardigan. Put grandma over here. I love this little girl's piggy tails. Let's put her on there. And got this kind of mom character. Let's put her on the orange. And then one more. Let's put her there. That looks good. And she's got blue on. Let's do this one. Okay, let's take a look and see how this looks. I think that is super fun. think I like where everybody is. This guy's got orange pants though. I like him there though. Okay, I think that looks good. Now I can go ahead and get gluing. I also have kept the little polka dots from my stencil when I cut it out with my silhouette, and I can use these. I can ink them up and create another polka dot card, or you could easily just take these and layer them up. So you could have had a few layers higher than another. That would look nice too. I'm going to just keep this one flat, but maybe if we have time, I might make another card. We'll see here. All right, so now my glue. Use the handy tweezers because these guys are so tiny, need a little help. I think this is a fun, bright card. I am so ready for spring and getting my garden planted. I'm going to reconfigure my backyard and my front flower bed. That's going to be fun. It's time for a change. We ripped one of the little trees out at the end of last year out of my front flower bed because it was kind of dying. It wasn't really doing anything, so now I have more space to plant tulips and all sorts of things. I love my lupines that come up every year. And then I want to get some more hydrangeas. I just love thinking about and planning what I want to put in the garden. And then of course we're going to do some vegetables. Hopefully we'll do pumpkins again and some cucumbers. I might actually try pickling this year. My mom will have to come and teach me how to do that because I haven't pickled. I've made jams and jellies, but I've never really pickled anything. So I'll get her to come and help me learn how to do that. All right, hopefully I'm getting these guys on straight. I love, my mom makes these mustard green pickles, and they're just with yellow beans and I think onion and cucumber. Oh, and I don't like mustard like on anything, but these mustard green pickles are so good. And then I also love beet pickles too. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of beet jelly, but making a jam or jelly out of beets, oh, it's so good. Tastes so yummy. All right, oops, get a little bit of glue there. Make sure he's on there straight. Okay, so there, that is looking so stinking cute. Look at that. Now we just need to get our sentiment on there. And I'll grab my little Stamp Perfect that I have. Put my top back on my glue so it doesn't gum up the nozzle. Okay, now we need our sentiment. And I have a feeling that I took it out and now I have lost it. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. What did I do with it? Well, I am going to find my little sentiment that oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay. Whew. Crisis averted. That would not be good if I lost that. Oh no. I have a little smudge here, so I think what I'm going to do is take my sanding eraser. I'm just going to go grab that. Whoop. Okay. All right. A lot of things all discombobulated now. All right, I'm just going to take my little sanding eraser. See, this is why I need to use this brush instead. There, then I won't smudge things. Okay. Just take these little stray ink marks and Get rid of them a bit. There we go. This is a handy little tool to have as well. This little sand eraser, the mono sand eraser from Tombow. Red's a hard one to get out though. There, I think that's okay. See it a little bit, but it's not too bad. All right. Now, before I lose my sentiment again, I think I want it right here. There's no one else quite like you, or do I want it here by the cat? What do you think? In the middle? Closer to the bottom? I think I like it closer to the bottom. Line it up. Now I just need my favorite sentiment ink, which is my VersaClair. Sorry, I call it VersaClair. It's VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink. I always get that wrong. Okay. Put this here. And hopefully my sentiment is lined up. I'm just going to use this little plastic piece just because I don't want to make a mess. I want to make sure that this is going to stamp down perfectly and that I like it. So I'll just use this packaging to let me put that down and see if I like it there. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. So I can go ahead and stamp that down. Perfect. All right. There is our fun little polka dot card. There is no one else quite like you. See if I can get this up for you to see it. And I'll put a picture at the end. So all I have to do is put this on a 5.5 by 4.25 inch A2 size card, and our card is done. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and make sure that you head on over down below to the link to my blog where you can see all the other Blog Hop participants, and leave us a comment. There's always prizes to be won. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Hey guys, I would really love it if you sent me some snail mail. I'd love to receive your cards and see what you've been busy making. As well, everybody who sends me a card will get something free in the mail, and I hope to show your cards on one of my next videos. As always, you can find the materials used in today's video down below in the description and over at my blog. Any purchases made through these links helps me to bring you future content and tutorials at no extra cost to you. Another way you can show your support is simply by liking, sharing, and subscribing so as not to miss any future posts. Thanks again, until next time, P.S. I love you.